in Lagos alone. It is taking place across the entire country. Today is the 9th of this 10 days struggle. What we are here to do today is to mourn our brothers and our sisters who have been killed across the country, especially in the north, by the police and other security agencies, acting under the orders of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are here to say that Tinubu's hands are filled with blood. We are here to say that we hold President Tinubu responsible for the killings of over 40 protesters across the country. Many of these protesters were killed not because they were violent, but because they were demonstrating their right to peaceful assembly against the condition of hunger and hardship that is going on in this country. We are here to show solidarity with them, to say we stand by them, to say we demand justice for their killings, to demand the immediate sack of the Inspector General of Police for killing Nigerians across the country, to also demand that all of our demands must be met, to also demand that the hundreds of those who have been arrested and have been detained across the country over the past 9 days, they must be released unconditionally and forthwith. One of them is the national coordinator of the Youth Right Campaign, Comrade Adaramoye Michael Lenny, who was abducted in his home at 2 a.m. on Sunday night. Up till now, the DSS and other security agencies are denying that they were the ones that arrested him. But we know for sure that he's in their custody and he must be released forthwith, alongside many other peaceful protesters across the country. Today, we are marching to mourn those who have been killed. We believe that why they were killed is simply because they dared to come out peacefully to protest. I would like to urge all of us solemnly to observe 1 minute silence in their memory.
Yes, you can do 1 minute silence.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pa protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o lálẹ́. Nigerian people, part of our demands also is that all of those who have been killed across the country in the course of this peaceful protest must also be adequately compensated. Yes, and all those who are responsible for those killings must be arrested and tried. We are calling for a democratic public probe into the killings and the clampdown across the country in order to unravel those who are responsible. I'd like to yield the floor to Comrade Akinola Revolution rather, to address us for a few minutes, after which we'll take 1 or 2 few speeches, very brief speeches, then we'll light our candle in honor of the dead. And Luta continua! Victoria! And Luta continua! Victoria!
Great Nigerian people! Great Nigerian people! Great Nigerian people! We've gathered here in honor of our fallen comrades, the martyrs of the struggle, who have felled through the bullets of the agents of the Nigerian state. As earlier said, we hold the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration responsible for these killings. We know for sure that had they not carried out these anti-poor economic policies, we would not have hit the streets. And as we have always said, The right to protest is an inalienable democratic right that we are not ready to surrender. Not even with the threat of Oro, threat of arrest, threat of death, threat of imprisonment will make us to relinquish these rights. The democracy that we are enjoying today is the democracy that these elements are enjoying today was not served to us a la carte. It was fought for on the streets of Kaduna, the streets of Kano, the streets of Calabar, the streets of Akure, the streets of Ibadan, the streets of Lagos. So the democracy itself is a product of our collective heroic struggles. So we did not chase away the military just to come and become subservient to civilian dictatorship. So we have made our point loud and clear that we have every right to protest. And also, we are saying it, that we will not call off our protests until all our demands are met. And all our demands, some of them include the reversal of the removal of fuel subsidy, which has seen fuel price move from 145 to about 700 naira across the nation. Second on our demand is the reversal of the electricity tariff increase, which has seen a unit of electricity move from 65 to 260 for those that are on band A. Moreover, they have also told us that the remaining bands, band B, C, D, will also move to that same price. We have also demanded that the floating of the naira, that has seen the naira move from 450 naira per dollar at the official rate to 1,600 naira, should also be reversed. We call for the reversal of all the increase in fees in all our tertiary institutions. These are all our demands. These are some of our demands, rather. We have other demands. We call that all the political office holders should be put on minimum wage. They are servants of the Nigerian people. They must be put on the same minimum wage of the Nigerian workers. And we call for an upward review. 70,000 naira is a poverty wage. It cannot do anything. A bag of rice currently sells for 85,000 naira. That means the minimum wage cannot even guarantee a bag of rice. So we call for an upward review of the workers' minimum wage. We also call that all the people that have stolen the wealth of Nigeria should be put to trial. Enough of using the courts to block their trial. We call for the trial of all these individuals. So, in order to conclude, today is day 9 of our protest. We have made our point loud and clear. Nigerian people are united across the Niger. We do not want to be divided. Our brothers in the north, our brothers in the east, all of them are united with us. No distraction, please. No distraction, please. Our brothers and sisters across the Niger are united in this call for better Nigeria. We will not allow anybody to divide us along ethnicity, along religion. We are one united people, united against all the attacks that have been carried out. So we are rounding up today. We are rounding up today. One house. One house. We are rounding up today with a candlelight procession, as we said earlier on. We mourn our heroes. We mourn our martyrs. We believe that the tree of freedom is most of the time watered by the blood of martyrs. So, blood Nigerian people. Vote Nigerian people. Aluta continue.
Speak to us for just 1 minute, please. Keep it.
Great Nigeria people. Okay, so we are here today to tell President Tinubu that we are not happy with his government. We are not happy with his government. And we want him to meet all our demands. That is all we are asking of him. We also want him to reduce all the politicians, their salaries should be reduced. Because they cannot be living at the expense of the civilians, at the expense of the poor people. It is not fair. It is not proper. We are saying enough is enough to bad governance.
Yes.
Democracy is supposed to be a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Yes. But that is not right now. Even our right to protest is being what? It's being restricted. And it's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. President Tinubu, when Goodluck Jonathan was in us, why? We are here to tell you that enough is enough. We want you to meet all our demands. That is why the protest continues. If you do not meet our demands, we continue the protest.
Candles, please.
Lighter.
Oh, so lighter. Comrades. Comrades, in the memory of over 10 protesters. Memory of over 10.
Over 40 protesters. 40.
In the memory of over 40 protesters who have been across the country. In the course of the past,
there is hunger in the streets. There is hunger in Nigeria. Everyone is suffering. All the rich and the poor. Rice, a bag of rice is now 5,000 naira. Why? Bag of beans 150,000 naira. What is buy 1 naira? 100 naira, 70 naira before. What is happening now? People are dying.
Nigerians are running away from their country.
Are you not tired, President Bola Ahmed? Are you not tired?
We shall never relent in this struggle. Struggle to end bad governance has come to stay. Even after tomorrow, it shall go on. So what do we say? 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 And bad governance. And bad governance. And bad governance. What do we say? What do we say? And bad governance. And bad governance. Oh, la la da, eh, oh, la la da, oh, la la da, eh, oh, ida, eh, jauda, oh, la la da, eh, oh, la la da, oh, la la da. When I remember my comrades, what
I remember